These are the best MetaTrader 4 brokers in 2024. I'm Noah.
And I'm Justin. We've been comparing Forex brokers for over a decade now, and we've been looking into the latest when it comes to Forex trading and CFD trends.
In this video, we're going to go over the best MetaTrader 4 or MT4 brokers worldwide in 2024. Before we do that though, stay tuned to the end of the video where we go over the broker that has the cheapest spreads that we found globally in 2024. All right, Justin, let's get into it. We obviously rate, review, recommend a lot of different types of brokers and a lot of different types of trading platforms that brokers promote. Obviously, the most popular one worldwide is MT4, that's the OG. In this analysis, we're looking at the brokers that specifically boast MT4, but also have like the best features on the MT4 platform. Which broker did we recommend at number one for this MT4 analysis in 2024?
Okay, just before I go into it, and very quickly, I just want to stress that we have only looked at regulated brokers, so that makes a big difference. And we actually didn't just look at what was published on each of the brokers' websites. We actually opened our own MT4 accounts. That's Noam, myself, Tegan, Ross, David. And then what Ross did as an IT expert and head of research is he actually tested them with EA, so with bots, and looked at over 2 30-hour periods. What's their spreads? What's their execution speeds? What's their slippage rates? All these factors, so we could not just trust what the brokers say to us, we tested ourselves.
Yep, okay. So with that being said, who was the broker that we recommended at number one in 2024 for MT4?
Okay, it was a clear winner, and that was Pepperstone. There's quite a few factors. So first of all, their raw account, which is also known as easy, and that's when you have a spread plus a commission, was one of the lowest.
Yep.
So I had really low spreads. That obviously matters. Then they had with MT4, they add a lot of extra features to it that you may be looking at. So obviously MT4 is looked at as more an EA's, more, a lot of people use it for automation, but it's got social trading and copy trading add-ons. It bolts on its customer service, which is bolted into the MT4. Now their customer service is known as one of the best, and there was just a recent survey of traders worldwide, and it came out that Pepperstone had the most satisfied customers in the world. So obviously they're doing something right, and as I said, regulation is really strong. Anything that you want to add to it?
No, look, they consistently rank well across our website each year.
They
do this analysis.
They got the overall best Forex broker, so it's no surprise that MT4 is what they won as well.
Okay, so that was number one, Pepperstone for best overall MT4 broker. Who do we recommend at number two in this analysis?
So number two is a new up and comer. So when I say new, they're entering the global scene, but they're really well known within New Zealand, and it's called Blackbull Markets. So I talked about testing before. So what we did is we tested all the brokers based on their execution speeds, and Blackbull was the fastest. So why does this matter? Well, nothing's worse than getting a price quoted and then you execute that trade and you get a different price. And this happens in really volatile markets. So if you're using automation, the actual speed is everything. And obviously being based in New Zealand, they understand this, being blown away from the main trading center for MT4 is New York. The New York for exchange is where most of the trades happen. So they've actually got the best technology and infrastructure and access to liquidity pools to make it the fastest. So obviously this is critical when trading, and they give really nice conditions, such as the leverage is some of the highest leverage that we see in any country, and leverage really matters. It's more for experienced and expert traders and increases your exposure to markets, which can be a good thing, but it also increases risk.
Yep.
So we strongly recommend that this is not tailored towards beginner traders. This is more tailored towards your medium and expert traders that are really looking for the best environment. They're looking for the fastest speeds. When it comes to MT4, we've tested this it's a clear winner when it comes to Blackbull Markets.
Okay, so that's Blackbull Markets at number 2. At number 3, we had IC Markets there. Talk to the guys about IC and what we rated them at number 3 for specifically in relation to this MT4 analysis that we did.
We recommend them for the raw account. The raw account, also known as the ECN, that is a spread plus a commission. Okay, we do like these types of accounts. There is a different main category that's called the standard account. A standard account has no commissions. Now that has real advantages. It means that when you trade and you see that number, that's the final number. You don't have to add on an additional trade. So beginner to intermediate traders often love the spread only. There are, in the UK, most people do spread only as well. So there's nothing categorically wrong with this type. It's just some people prefer it. Now, if you're trading that type, you of course want low spreads, and IC Markets has, for the second year in a row, has the lowest spreads when it comes to this standard account. So obviously that's why we're recommending primarily IC Markets. They are a global broker, regulated with ASIC, with SISIC, really well known across the board, has a lot of traders.
I think I've mentioned a few times in our videos that they're the most reviewed Forex broker on Trustpilot worldwide. They've been around for a long time, so everyone should have heard of them.
Yep.
We've obviously been promoting them across our website for a long time. So that's IC Markets at number 3 for the standard MT4 account.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's just summarize very quickly. Like I just mentioned, IC Markets at number 3 for the best standard MT4 account.
Look, they are a huge broker, been around for a long time, starting in Australia. They can be trusted. Standard account, don't second guess yourself, just go for IC Markets.
Okay, at number 2 we had Blackbull Markets, and that was for their raw account, for the raw account,
the
spread plus commission account.
Yeah, and probably we're going to recommend them, we'll say, for automated traders. So if you're using automation, you want the fastest possible execution speed. Test out our methodology section. We go through that. And then you want really strong trading conditions, especially leverage. And there are leverage caps set by like FCA and ASIC at about 30 to 1. When it comes to New Zealand, it is a lot higher. It's 500 to 1. Once again, we're not recommending everybody goes with this. You can set your own leverage with any broker, but certainly if you're an expert trader, having access to high leverage can suit your trading strategy, and Blackbull Markets have that.
Okay. And then at number 1, we recommended Pepperstone. They were the overall best Forex broker for MT4 worldwide. I mean, they were the overall best broker worldwide across our website in 2024.
Yep.
But in this MT4 analysis, we felt that because they're the overall best broker worldwide, that clearly they're going to be the winner for the MT4 category.
Let's go through a few. So spreads, as that raw account, very, very competitive. Winner when it comes to customer service. So obviously critical when you've got problems, when you're onboarding. Certainly I had an issue, which was my own fault when I opened an account. Easily resolved, dedicated account manager as well that contacted me, which was nice. They have advanced features when it comes to MT4. So they've got bolt-ons, as I said. So if you want to do copy trading, social trading, you've got those options on it. And so overall, really solid broker, really well regulated. They're even regulated in places like Germany, for example, so can be trusted. Overall package, Pepperstone's a pretty clear winner.
Okay, there you have it, guys. That's our analysis of the top MT4 brokers worldwide in 2024. Just before we finish, earlier on in the video, we mentioned that we were going to divulge a broker that we found to be one of the cheapest brokers
if
worldwide.
not the cheapest.
And that company is called DNA Markets. You can catch them at their website, dnamarkets.com. Not many people would have heard of DNA Markets. They're only very new. They are regulated by ASIC in Australia. Justin, do you want to tell the guys about the commissions they boast, because they are incredibly cheap?
Okay, so obviously as a new broker, even though they're just being regulated and established, offering MT4 isn't going to win you any customers. So they understood this, and they've gone for the lowest cost broker. So obviously that's a clear marketing strategy: either offer something different or just go for cost. They've just gone for cost. Now, when we looked at that raw account, which is a spread plus a commission, we found the commission was the thing that was more important than the spread. So you like to have both, but obviously the commission is what you should be focused on. Now the average broker offers between $3.50 to about $4.50 when it comes to commission. Now DNA is offering $2.25
per side. So
per
that's
side.
$4.50 AUD round turn.
Yeah, so let's just focus on the per side, it's just easier. $2.25, let's say, versus $3.50. It's pretty significant.
Significant saving.
So it's worth adding to your bucket list. If fees are your number one thing, and look, fees with trading CFDs or trading Forex, you're doing more trades, you know, it does add up. It is affected to your profitability. So I would certainly be considering it if this is really important. They've got a pretty solid infrastructure. You can look at their website. They can be trusted. They are regulated. I think it's worth considering. New kid on the block, low cost.
All right, guys, there you have it. Thanks so much for watching. Please don't hesitate to like, share, and subscribe this video. And if you have any suggestions or questions on videos you'd like Justin and I to create in 2024 to potentially assist you on your trading journey, let us know in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching, guys.
Thank you.
Guys, we just finished doing our best MT4 brokers for 2024 video. We also did an analysis recently on the best copy trading brokers worldwide. If you want to know more about who those brokers are and who you should select if copy trading is something you're really interested in, have a look at this video up here where we detail all of them.